Alright, so here we are back on Square, the Minecraft survival world, but more importantly, I just hit 200 subscribers, so thank you all so much for that. So I thought I'd take this video to spend some time finishing the house, doing some mining, but also just talking about, what is the plans for the future of this channel and content, because, it was good to reflect once you hit a milestone, and second of all, let's discuss at the pace that the channel is growing, because I'm quite surprised, As I said, when I first created the YouTube channel, I'd be surprised if we hit 1 subscriber every 5 years since the channel starts, and we've well passed that goal. But the second thing that I'm surprised about is that first I need to make ladders, because I'm going to build on walls, I guess, but string is not something that's coming to me. I also need to make another chest. But is that we had 100 subscribers in the first year of the channel, and approximately 11 months, sorry, uploading, because in November 29th, I released a video called 100 subs. But now we are in March 28th, the time of the recording of this video, depending on when you see it, maybe sooner or later. So it's in about pretty much exactly 4 months, we've doubled to 200 subscribers. I honestly did not think that would happen. I thought it might take another 11 months, honestly, because of the style of content I upload. It's very finicky up and down depending on whether or not you get subscribers or not when you do this stuff, because it's just basic. It's just me talking. Who wants to watch a guy talk randomly for 20 minutes when barely making any progress in video games? But apparently people do, because 200 views, click the subscribe button. Obviously some of the videos have a bit more effort into them. Also, I struggle to build checkerboards, so if this is wrong, blame yourself and not me, because you expected me to be able to do this. Yeah, so I really don't know, because I honestly don't know why people would watch me. I watch myself make these commentary videos. Already messed up here. Well, that kind of is bad, isn't it? Which one do I have to fix? This one. No, this one's correct. Relative to that, it's all the ones above it that are wrong. Right? Yeah, because I have to... Well, wouldn't be me without making a mistake. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. But, I'm also very thankful about the fact that I upload different types of videos. Like, I have videos of actual editing put behind them, and actually good content playlists. I have released a piano arrangement, so some musical related things I have done. I have released a bunch of different random series where I yap while playing video games, some of them more gameplay oriented than the others, like the Pokemon Platinum No Evolution Challenge and No Experience Challenge. Clearly there's more strategy involved in that. There's a Pokemon Hardcore Map Randomizer. There's no really strategies behind that. You're kind of just walking door to door and hoping that you click open the right door. That's a lot of just whimsy here and there. We got Minecraft Skyblock. We have Minecraft Hardcore Survival Series. We have this one. We also have the super flat speedrunning quotation, and we played Mario Kart Wii. So there's a lot of things we do. We even play Fortnite on this channel occasionally, more so in the previous year we played Bed Wars. We do a lot of things, I'm also down to do more Let's Plays or more multiplayer PvP games. It's just that I really don't play those multiplayer PvP games solo, so kind of for the start of the channel, that was the games I was playing by that time. And now that it's later on in this channel, I kind of just I don't know why I didn't build above the door. Like, this is something that you also need to build above. But yeah, so I'm really gonna do whatever, but nowadays I kind of just do whatever I want. So since I play mainly single player games, if I'm going to play by myself right now, I do that. But of course, that's going to change when I play with other people, as I play blind with other people. But the point that I more or less wanted to make is basically the series on the channel are going to continue, right? I do plan to potentially play some newer games or different games, because I do think that those could add to the experience of the more simplistic style that I intend for this being the second channel. But speaking upon that fact, I'll take a quick tangent to talk about the fact that yes, the main channel exists and it's going to actually have videos. I promise, it's happening. I've decided to make 4 different kinds of videos. So the first, about the least, or order them from the least to the most effort involved in making said video. I need more oak planks if this is going to work. So the first is a video just like this one, or like a different one, like my yap videos where I just talk about whatever while playing games. So I just need to go mine oak wood apparently, because I don't own it. I have my armor on to save some inventory space right now, and I can. I don't need flowers right now, but what I mean is like this one where just no editing, just me playing the game, and hopefully people watch it talking about maybe a subject like the Piri app videos, or just let's playing through a game. 2, like the Pokemon Platinum Evolution Challenge or the Infinite Dimensions video that I released, a video that I will edit, but it'll just be like, you know, no guarantees what the style of editing of the video is, but it'll be like maybe about 1 to 3 or 4 hours editing time required to it. And those will probably have a better thumbnail, as, you know, you see I occasionally put the anime woman reaction face on the thumbnail, or I make an actual thumbnail. These ones I usually don't, but I probably will for this video just because it's 200 subs. That really happens if I have an idea or not. 3 will be like basically a main channel-esque video where it'll be like a gameplay with the full-on traditional editing style. You just check the actually good content playlist for styles of that, or click on any of the 3 videos on the main channel. You'll get an idea what I'm saying. And 4 is going to be even more complicated, and it's going to be a mixture of that better editing style along with maybe like a more significant challenge. It's not going to be just like I play Bed Wars for 2 hours and try to like win without using blocks or something. That's not going to be the style of video. That's going to be something more significant, like, you know, how I won a Fortnite tournament, or how I beat this Pokemon hardcore Nuzlocke. It's going to be like a long, more significant challenge, right? Okay, it's not nighttime already, but I have enough wood to continue building the house. But yeah, that is going to be like a mixture of like, you guys get good ideas like the new player experience of Blob SMP whenever that gets finished, probably in 2042. That is going to be what I'm referring to, in the sense that it's going to be how you say it, like a story time video plus a story-esque filled video plus, you know, funny. So it's a mixture of both. You get some storytelling and accomplishment and some funny editing along with it. So I'm planning to divert the top 2, you know, the just the full-on editing and the storytelling to the main channel, and I'm also gonna release some shorts on the main channel based on this video, just probably short clips from them, because I'm not really a big fan of the shorts format personally. I don't really watch shorts myself that often, if at all, but I understand it's important for growth in the main channel. Of course, that is more of a primary focus. I also need to obtain more birch wood. It seems I'm gonna finish the walls of this house at least. I wanted to just go mining, but I guess it doesn't really matter. This video is more so over the talking than it is about the gameplay. I do remember that the coordinates of the diamonds, at least, is the cave for that is 325 x -10. So if we have some time there, I still have time to yap. I'm gonna yap for as long as I want, because, you know, who really cares? It's what I do. Yeah, I'm gonna for those first 2 styles of content to the main channel, and I think the first one of the more complicated is either going to be this Pokemon Hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Platinum that I did, or the new Play Expensive Bomb SMP. And the first, like, simple video that's coming, first more standard video that you might see, like my Bed Wars, but if you can't use any blocks video, or like my Bed Wars swap experience video on the main channel, will be like I know Season 8's coming back to Fortnite, and I like that season, so I'm gonna make a video on that. Just a quick like Season 8 memes video, or like that I get the harpoon gun. I think I'm gonna make a video on that. So, or if Bed Wars is something good, like I think Lucky Block's coming back to Bed Wars, so I might just do a stream on that next week, and then make a stream highlights video that'll probably go on the main channel because it'll be funny unless I have a unique idea on that. Yeah, and then for this channel, expect videos like the Infinite Dimensions video that I just released. That's doing pretty well. Or that style of editing will be there, or just like my Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Black, no experience challenge video that I just uploaded, where just some kind of editing. So it'll be actually more gameplay per video, not necessarily no promise on the style, just some good examples. Or like longer they're longer 20 minutes, or longer let's play videos of some other games. You know, I've been meaning to play Arknight Enfield again. I played it like 3 days when it first came out, and then I stopped playing it because I'm bad at playing video games on my own time. Even though it's not like I do anything, it's just that I don't usually play video games by myself, so that's how it is. But if I do let's play for this channel or something like that, that could be good. Let me know any game that you like. I will play them if I haven't played them before. I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy because haven't played that before, so that could be good. I plan to do those as like often as I can, I guess, the more higher quality videos. Of course, there needs to be a balance between This is the main channel, so I should get some videos back up on the main channel, of course. So it actually is a main channel. When your second channel has 20 times as many subscribers as your main channel, it kind of makes it seem like your second channel is your main channel, but that's not my intention. Which is why I hope that shorts will be like cocaine for the YouTube algorithm, and it will boost it. Because that's how it worked for my previous channel that I had. So I want to also upload to my old shorts of that channel just to see how they do, because I can test how well the format will be. I also intend to make stream highlight videos for every stream that I do from here on out, depending on how good or how much time I have for them. It'll be on the main channel or the second channel. So if it's a really good stream, it'll probably just be a main channel video, and that won't be the stream highlights video per se. But for the second channel, if it's just not, or if I'm too lazy to, it'll just be, you know, some section of the stream or the whole thing put together. Okay, do I want a flat roof? I mean, I kind of don't feel like making this roof like... I want to make it a square, I'm not going to lie. I would use dark oak planks for it, I guess. I should go up one, I think, for that. So, like, do a trim of dark oak? Yeah, that could be good. I guess I'll make the bottom a trim of dark oak then as well, to match it. I think so. I mean, that would make sense, but I'm already out of dark oak logs, so I gotta go get more, unless I already have some. But I also need to make a new iron axe, so that is something that needs to be done. At least finish this house. I think that's realistically it. Oh yeah, in terms of other random things, you know, because I will upload whatever content to the second channel, just because I can. Yeah, I should make the bottom also a dark oak. Then to make a full dark oak trim, I guess. Yeah, another note on that is, like, I'll upload other things as well. Like I said, you know, I have one random piano arrangement. I have another one, like, halfway done, that'll eventually be coming on Chronostasis by Kesoko Bond. So that's something that I'll also upload those whenever I finish those. You know, there's no set schedule for really anything, but yeah, that's going to be there. Can't remember the Dark Oak Forest is this way. I really hope it is. Do I have my boat with me? I do, so I can sail across the little land. I don't need to, like, mine, like, a lot of dark oak, I guess, to put dark oak. Sure, I think I'll just do planks on top or something. Boat clutch! I got in the boat, at least, and you can't take that one away from me, so... That's great. I don't really know the point of boat clutches if you don't also get in the boat, but, you know, that's not for me to figure out. That's for you to figure out by yourself. But yeah, I think it's just a really cool thing is that, really shows how important daily uploading is, because now my streak of daily uploading is, even longer, the longest streak we have had this year, because last year, I kind of broke this streak. Oh, I stripped this oak. That's between the planks now, because I will need planks. But, yeah, because, like, yeah, in about March 13th last year, I stopped daily uploading because, you know, had some issues regarding spring break, and I was just kind of lazy. I got back into it, so I didn't really daily upload this summer. So, I plan to continue doing that on this channel regardless, so I think that's kind of why some of the growth has been kind of fast. Obviously, you know, the bigger you are, the more you get recommendations, of course, that grows a bit, because of that. But even still, I'm kind of surprised because, like, you know, obviously we're doing some expert level data analysis. I have a degree, definitely true and accurate what I'm about to say. You know, if you get 100 subscribers in 11 months, the next 100 in 4 months, the 4 out of 11 ratio. So that means the next 100 subscribers are going to be in 16 out of 11 months. So, like, about a month and a half. Well, yes. So, you know, I fully expect by May, like, 16th to have 300 subscribers. If not, that's your fault. You know, you just let down statistics. So, I don't make the rules, but, you know, it's just how it is. I don't know why I brought all this stuff here. If I'm going to be mining a lot of dark oak. But I can probably drop the one fish because I don't need that and get an extra stack of oak. That's fine. So yeah, it's catch and release. I put the fish back in the water. I don't know what's the problem, even though I'm pretty certain that I stabbed that fish. I do not own a fishing rod, but that's not really the point that I'm trying to make. Yeah, I really don't know. Honestly, I think that given the past 2 months of channel growth, that's probably going to be another 4 months till I hit 300 subscribers, which is fine. Like, once again, I never really expected it to grow that fast per se, but I was thinking that like since I uploaded what, like 180 videos roughly in 2025, that if I upload every day, well, obviously I missed the first 4 or 7 days of the year because I'm not being at home or whatever, but I'll account for that this year if I ever do something. But 360 videos roughly. You know, if I'm averaging a subscriber per video, which I don't think I am, but if I were, that would mean I would hit approximately almost 500 subscribers, which would be a nice goal. But again, don't attach yourself to the numbers too much. It's just that's just another forecasting. I was pretty into statistics and you know, always thinks about that stuff. It's always interesting, although it's kind of the opposite, because for this channel it's more or less just I do what I want, I put it on the internet, and people for some reason watch that sometimes. I mean, in general, when I play video games, even on my own, I like to make things a challenge and like put an extra twist on it, because even I find it personally boring. A lot of the times, obviously, this is not an example of doing that, but for other things, you know, I randomly just like do a challenge in a Bed Wars game, or I do like a hardcore survival series, or I do like a no experience challenge. So this really is just how I play video games. You know, people seem to like that sometimes because they think, oh, look at this, and they probably click on the video. That's what I think. People are just taking pity on me, like this guy looks like he's having trouble with his life, and they click on the video. I don't know, but it's nice to know that I can upload videos that are just like pure gaming focused, attempting to show my skill in a lot of quotation marks, or just me playing through games, or me just yapping about literally whatever, about how, you know, someone has wronged me in my life and then it is now all over. But whatever it is, it's just really nice to have a space like that, because for some ways, what I've always said to people is like, you know, some people ask like, you know, oh, you do YouTube, right? Like, you know, that I tell like the 3 people, like, you know, why what's your reasoning for that, right? And I always say that, like, you know, just for fun. You know, I've watched YouTube my entire life. Not my entire life, but for a lot of my childhood. And, you know, I always thought, hey, you know, I'd want to do that. That's one reason. Another reason is, if you upload a video every day, right, just you doing whatever, you know, without too much effort, right, like, and you just talk about whatever, you know, you kind of capture at least a snapshot of what the raw experience of what it was like being in that moment. I think that's more powerful than people realize, because not many people can really go back and see what it felt like. Because in the end of the day, this is honestly like what I enjoy doing. You know, playing games and just talking about random things. You know, that's what I would do with my friends, for example. So, you know, when I played solo, like, I'm not actually capturing the trifling, I'm capturing the good parts of life, because that's the part of life that you remember, one, but having that also in a pure format where you can really experience what the good moments were like. Because even when we look back fondly and we remember, like, in nostalgia, what a moment was like, we still don't, that's a zombie. I hope I can sleep before. Yeah, I can. The bio will still probably be alive, but that's fine, I can kill it. Even so, when you remember, you look fondly at the past, you think those are the good times, you still wish you could go back and, like, you know, experience what the good times actually were like, to see how good they really were, I guess. Or just, you know, just to enjoy, because, you know, I get stacked, that's gonna save inventory space, but that's whatever. It's not like I needed that. Yeah, but you can just go back and experience, and I think that's more powerful than people realize. At least than I realize, I guess. More powerful than I realize, because it really does hit home. Sometimes when I watch these old videos, you know, I cringe a lot sometimes when I'm watching some of these older videos, because one, my voice sounds like that. Two, I talk pretty fast, and that can be pretty annoying. And three, sometimes when I go back and watch some of the videos that are like me complaining about something, it's like, you know, just shut up. Doesn't really matter. But that's not really the point. It's more, I don't even know if I like the dark oak, but I'll just build it for now to finish the roof on the house, and we'll fix it later. I could probably get a checkerboard on the top too, but I'm already building this, so complain about it or something. Although I don't think comments really boast any viewer engagement or whatever. But yeah, like, that raw experience, just, you really can't beat it. it's kind of hard to describe. It's something that you have to do for yourself to I think really understand what I mean. I also need torch before I spawned 17 different mobs in my house. Water bucket. Look at that insane clutch. That reaction time was literally insane. I don't have any coal. No, I do have 2 coals. That should be enough to make the house houseable, hospitable, whatever the word is for word. Perfect. Okay, now I should make the bottom trim, and we're good. Or I guess inside I don't need the bottom trim because it doesn't look. I don't want to say dark oak on the inside. I guess it would be like here. I'd put some of the dark oak if I were going to, I guess. But I guess I don't really need to because it's not like the rest of the house has a trim. Yep, perfect. Yeah, and that way, you know, I believe I'll be here for the long run. I actually don't ever see myself stopping doing this, even when I'm like 70 years old, because I just enjoy it. There's nothing really to it. I wasn't even all my belongings to the inside of the house now, but that can be done later because I really already forgot what I was saying. You know, it's really hard commentating without anyone there. You know, when I'm talking to my friends, I sound like Socrates or whatever. Talking this, when I'm sitting here by myself, I'm just like thinking like, why would anyone do anything ever? Because whatever I'm saying doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna stop talking before I look even dumber than I actually am. So, without further ado, what's the word? Oh, I don't. What do I say for the outro? I don't ever do. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, thank you so much for 200 subscribers. I don't really know what to say, so thank you, and then I'm gonna keep doing this. Hope you look forward to 4 different types of content on my channel. Let me know which game you want to do. I'll try to do a slightly more edited video of the second channel tomorrow. I don't think it'll be Infinite Dimensions. I think it'll probably be a Mario Kart video or a Better Wars video if someone plays with me tomorrow, I guess. I think I have friends. Just kidding. I don't have any friends. But, yep, smash like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And peace out.